Welcome to the Four Listeners Program. Welcome aboard, everybody. Thanks for checking us out this week. What up, everybody? I'm Spear. On the mics this week is the Z-Man. What's up, Z?
Food, glorious food, hot sausage and mustard. What we're in the mood, cold jelly and custard.
Okay. On the other mic is the mighty Ganthor. What's up, Ganthor?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm dying. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning, so I'm hoping you guys are going to carry me a little bit tonight.
No, we don't believe in that.
Dude, we always carry you.
Hey, by the way, force push shit into your mother's ass. Nice.
Yeah. You like that?
You definitely hit a new high on that one. That's awesome.
I like that.
Oh, God.
It's been a while.
It's been a week.
Oh, I meant since I've seen you in person.
Oh, well, it's true. It's true. I haven't seen you in a bit. I haven't seen Z in forever.
True.
Yeah.
It's weird. I mean, we do this thing every week, and we don't see each other. And we don't. Well, this is like the 120-something show we've done. And to date, we've only ever seen each other do it in person once. So a little behind the scenes. We do this over Skype.
We're airing some laundry, showing some private parts
It's
to
a
our
little
listeners.
a little behind the scenes, right? We do the show over Skype, and we record, and you know, we edit, and we publish. We never turn on our webcams. This was something we established very early on, because I don't think we could do this if we were actually seeing each other. It would just not work out well.
Yeah, no, I like it better that we don't see each other.
Yeah, I can barely stand you enough as it is.
Thanks,
Let alone having to see you in person more than
I appreciate
once
that.
once a month.
That's nice, Ganthor.
Just being honest.
All right, okay. What are we talking about this week there, Ganthor? Something must be about what? Trendy fast foods? Something along those lines? What do we got?
Yeah. So it's not necessarily fast food in this case, but our cafeterias, somebody's gotten it into their head that sweet potato fries are a good idea. Sweet potato fries are never a good idea. They're terrible. And I think it's somebody trying to be artsy or hipster. You know, it seems like they picked it up from a fancy restaurant where somebody said, "Oh, I know, instead of regular French fries, I'll use sweet potatoes and make sweet potato fries." That's so artsy, right? And now it's trickling down. I wouldn't be surprised to see sweet potato fries at McDonald's within a year.
You can see them at Burger King right now.
What?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
The future's here.
The future's... All you have to do is think about it, Ganthor, and it happens.
Yeah, but they're so bad. I've never had a good sweet potato fry.
Agreed.
They're always mushy, and then they just have like sweet potatoes with marshmallows and cinnamon like you have at Thanksgiving is delicious. Sweet potatoes by themselves as French fries, not delicious.
I think there's some sort of rationale that people eat sweet potato fries because they think that they're better for you.
I'm sure that's a big part of it. Somebody probably read somewhere that sweet potatoes are better for you than potatoes.
Are they?
I have no idea. I can imagine somebody like Vogue or what's another woman magazine?
Cosmo.
Yeah, one of those, new diet tip, sweet potatoes.
So the interesting thing is that at least at Burger King, a medium sweet potato fry has 390 calories, 21 grams of fat, and 11 grams of sugar. The medium regular French fries is 410 calories, 18 grams of fat, no grams of sugar. So it actually has less fat, only 20 more calories, and no sugar. The sweet potato fries in general are worse for you.
You know what the worst thing is about the sweet potato fries?
What's that?
They look like Arby's curly fries a little bit in color.
Yeah.
And sometimes I get tricked. I'm usually pretty good at being able to tell what's a sweet potato fry from a curly fry.
Yeah, because it's not curly. Maybe.
You know what, smartass?
What?
How else do you describe those types of fries?
I'm just saying it's not curly, asshole.
They don't have to be curly to have that taste and that texture and that flavoring. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. But Arby's sells curly fries.
Yes, I know,
Actually,
but how else?
physically
I'm
fucking
asking
curly,
you,
asshole.
How else do I describe them?
I'm glad.
you
I'm
want me to
glad you
say
can.
orange
I'm glad you
fries?
can spot out the difference between a curly and a
Everybody
non-curly
knows
fry.
what I'm talking about when I say Arby's curly fries.
Right, and everyone knows that the Arby's curly fries are actually fucking curly.
And a little spicy.
Yes, they're Thank you, Z. Anyway, I'm saying it's easy to get tricked because they look very similar.
In fact, it's impossible to get tricked.
Not the curly fries, straight curly fries. Okay, I swear to God.
All right, I lost you guys on this
Yeah,
one. I have no idea what we're talking
now
about
I'm
here.
just fucking with him. It's all good. What else?
But let's talk about other types of potatoes here, because while we're on the potato topic.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, what else you got?
Tots are very nice, right?
Tots.
Tots are just what is actually a tot? Is it just like shaved
It's like
potato that they put into a little scoopy shape and they pooped it out into this little turd and then they deep fry it?
Yeah, you make it sound so appetizing when you describe it like that. But yes,
I'd actually love some tater tots right now.
Oh my god, I fucking love tots.
Give me some tots.
Get your own.
Oh, children, stop fighting over the tots.
It's Napoleon Dynamite, son of a bitch.
I know.
So tots I think are the best, are one of the better potato forms, just because it's just so golden brown and just it's a perfect bite-sized portion. You can get a nice dip of ketchup on there and pop your tot.
There you go.
So for me, the ultimate potato though is actually the waffle fry.
Mm.
And unfortunately, only Chick-fil-A has it, and I want it, and therefore I have to go get it. But of course, you can't get it on Sundays, and they hate
Right.
Jews. But besides that, they're really
And gay
good.
people.
And gay people, sorry. And I think more people should get waffle fries, because waffle fries are great because it just increases the amount of surface area for you to get ketchup on.
Or the dipping sauce of your choice.
Yeah, the dipping sauces.
All right, whatever. Dipping sauce of your choice.
Ketchup sucks at dipping sauce compared to barbecue and ranch and honey mustard.
Yeah, barbecue. Let's not get into the mayonnaise ranch discussion. That's a little off-putting.
How is it off-putting? Ranch
Well,
wins
hold-
every time.
Z was going somewhere. Let's get back to it.
Well, no, I'm trying to get into more fries. So my point is that I would like there to be more variety in the shape of our potato. But like,
do you like the fries that have the potato skin on them? Because I know Wendy's
No.
went that way.
no.
Yeah, that kind of sucks unless you got them covered in cheese or ranch.
Again with the ranch.
What's wrong with ranch?
But it's like the ranch mayonnaise conversation.
Ranch and mayonnaise are not the same thing.
But,
yeah,
but
not even close, dude.
You dip into like a mayonnaise based sauce. I mean,
Your
that's...
mom dips into some mayonnaise-based
Oh,
sauce.
fuck. Oh God, help me.
Excellent, sir.
Oh. So seriously, with the ranch,
I like the ranch.
really?
Have you never had fries with ranch?
No, for me, it's only either ketchup or barbecue sauce.
So you're against all milk-based dipping sauces.
If it's white, it's off-putting for me. I can't roll with that.
So you want some like Smurf jizz on it? Like we dye it? Is it better?
No, I don't want blue dipping sauce.
I think we need to psychoanalyze you to find out why you have such an aversion to
To Smurf jizz?
No, to white jizz.
To
yeah,
white.
to white jizz.
Yeah, all right. Let's carry on. Let's just move on.
It's very tasty fluid, sir.
Move on. Move on.
What's your guys' take on quinoa?
Well, I tried it once. It tastes like cardboard.
I have no
That's-
idea what you're talking about.
Some like new grain.
It's a
that-
grain. This is another trendy thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The-
It's super cool to have everything with quinoa now.
It's a superfood, right? Because
It's like even cooler than couscous.
Yeah, it's grain. It's protein. It's.
Do bull dykes eat it?
I'm
Bull
sure.
dykes?
I'm sure a few do.
Did you just say bull dyke?
I did. Come on. It
Where the
sounds
fuck
like
did that come from?
it sounds like a kashi food. And I'm pretty sure only bull dykes eat kashi.
With the short haircuts.
Yeah.
And
Oh, dude, come on.
What?
you're talking about like
Stick
the
keep
page
it
boy
crunchies.
haircuts
Just
and
call
they're
them
kind of
crunchies.
just the ones that can kick your ass. Those. I'm hoping we don't have any bull dykes that listen to this show.
Easy, easy, easy. I don't care for that term. I don't like that.
Dude, you ever see The Life Aquatic?
No.
Dude,
Bill Murray?
what's his name? Bill Murray calls Kate Blanchett a bull dyke. It's hilarious.
I called your mom a bull dyke. No, that doesn't go anywhere.
That was
No,
so
that
bad. You
doesn't
better
go
keep
anywhere.
that in to show people how terrible you are.
That doesn't go anywhere. I told you, I'm sleepy. Fucking.
Fine, I'll retract my comment, Z.
Thank you.
Even though I still think it's funny.
So the so the quinoa thing is definitely a trendy type of food, but you can't make it taste good.
You could dip it in barbecue sauce.
or ranch.
Or ranch dressing.
Or ranch dressing.
Or cheese and grits, right?
Yeah,
Like
right.
cheese and grits.
Anything's better with cheese. At that point, you kind of like it doesn't have any health value at all. At that point,
It's just fiber, just to move things along.
That's it. That's all it is. I don't get that at all. And it's like everyone went. You want to talk about trendy? Everyone went from white to brown rice.
Oh my god, I hate brown rice so much.
Yeah.
Brown rice is so disgusting. It's so just falls apart. It's not tasty. It's always chewy.
But it's
I
got a
agree.
nutty flavor.
I can't even say what. Come on.
Come on, what?
What do nutty flavors taste like?
Yeah.
I don't know. What, Z?
Your mom's nuts.
Doesn't
Oh
have
my
nuts.
gosh. What is wrong with you two?
It's terrible. it's horrendous.
It's strike two.
Look, this is what happens when I don't get any sleep, okay? This is what happens. I get no sleep.
All
Things
right,
get
so
derailed.
I'm 500 now. I'm betting 500.
Well, the brown rice thing, I don't understand. What happened? You know,
And
It's
then
supposed to be more healthful.
whatever.
I know. It tastes crappy. It's crappier. It's probably cheaper.
It's not.
They don't have to bleach it.
It's not. It's not. It just goes to show you, like, you start talking about the things that are supposed to be better for you, like the brown rice or the quinoa or whatever the fuck. They don't taste good. Healthy shit does not taste good. Like what's this thing with kale?
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, the only way.
Why is everybody loving kale so much?
Right. Have you ever tried it?
Actually, it's not so bad.
It's bitter. It's leafy. You have to cook the shit out of this stuff to make it even, like, you can't. I mean, I don't know if you've ever tried to just eat raw kale.
No, you can't eat raw kale. You can
can't
juice
eat-
kale.
Yeah, you could. I guess I've never tried.
Kale chips are actually pretty good. Have you ever made kale chips?
Baked or fried.
Oh, I would deep fry them.
Well, so then what the fuck are you eating?
Yeah.
I mean,
Why don't you just eat potato chips?
you get
You're-
no
you're
benefit?
one of them.
Yeah. What's the benefit of a fried piece of kale at that point?
No, they just taste crappier.
No, it's just the same thing as a sweet potato fry. It's the same fucking
Yeah.
thing at that point. If you deep fry the shit out of anything, it's going to taste fucking great, but it's not going to be good for you. I mean, period, the end.
What about all the fancy bullshit that the fast food places went through with their beef a few years ago? You remember this? The whole Angus craze.
Yeah, so McDonald's had for a while, they had their 1/3 pound Angus burgers, which
I thought BK started it.
I don't know. I know
BK,
I know
Burger
McDonald's had the Angus burgers. Now they've discontinued them because people realize that after a while, going for 1/3 of a pound of Angus beef isn't very good for you. People
That's the
wised
fu-
up to that.
That's the Fuddruckers angle. The 1 pounder.
Fuddruckers has a 1 pound burger.
Yeah, they got a 1, a third, and a half, and a quarter.
Jesus. That's 1 patty, 1 pound, 1 patty.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Oh, it's like a kick to the gut. But why did they do that? Because I've seen that's transitioned all over the place. So you go to restaurants and you get the Kobe beef sliders or the certified Angus burger or whatever. What's wrong with just a regular hamburger made out of beef?
What's different types of beef? Kobe beef is special imported beef from Japan,
Kobe, Japan.
and it's marbled in a certain way for texture and flavor.
Who gives a shit? You know what? You can't tell underneath the cheese and the ranch and the lettuce and the onions and the tomatoes and the animal sauce and whatever else you put on your burger.
The animal sauce?
Yeah, you ever been to In-N-Out?
No. Is that what they call their secret sauce? They call it animal sauce?
I
Yeah.
guess you get it animal style, or I don't know what not animal style is, but
No, the Kobe beef. So what? There's an American version of Kobe beef. I forget what it's called.
yeah, it's called beef, asshole.
Sorry.
Nobody cares. You know what? I bet you in a double-blind test, nobody could tell the difference.
Probably not. And the other thing that they'll do is they'll start dressing up the burgers with all kinds of different shit. Like Burger King, weren't you saying Ganthor has like a whole line of crazy shit now?
Let's see: Chipotle Whopper, avocado and Swiss Whopper, Wisconsin White Cheddar Whopper, Turkey Burger, Bacon Cheddar Stuffed Burger, Philly Original Chicken Sandwich, Chipotle Chicken Sandwich, Rib Sandwich, Bacon Gouda Biscuit, something, whatever. Some of those aren't burgers, but still, you get the point.
Yeah.
Why is Burger King doing that? Are they like thrashing around like a drowning man, you know? Trying every little thing to get their head above water.
Well, yeah.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah. I mean, and then you look at something like a White Castle, right? White Castle only comes in like White Castle.
That's what I'm talking. Like, you do one goddamn thing and do it well. Motherfucking hamburgers. That's why when I'm in California, I will go to In-N-Out no matter where it is, how far it is, just to get a goddamn In-N-Out burger.
See, I got a problem though with the In-N-Out burger and the Shake Shack and the fucking the Five Guys. And,
I like the Five Guys.
Well, I mean, they're all now they've all now started this trendy thing now for like upscale fast food burgers.
Yeah, we got a bunch of them up here. We got U Burger, Be Good Burger, and then four burger. We got a bunch of them up here.
We got cheeseburger, and then we got cheeseburger, not cheeseburger. Then there's Elevation Burger, which is supposedly all organic.
And there's also there's 500 Degrees in Center City, Philadelphia, where they cook their burgers on a 500.
Oh, let me guess, $4.75.
Yeah, right. 500 degree flat top.
Oh.
To get a crispy crust on the burger. And then Bobby Flay of Food Network fame has opened up Bobby's Burger Palace in a few locations.
Yeah, that seems bullshit.
I've been there.
You're not gonna take a date to one of those places.
I was gonna say I've been there. It's not great.
The Bobby's Burger Palace.
Yeah.
You know what they do have at Bobby's Burger Palace there, Ganthor?
Tacos?
Sweet potato fries.
Fuck them. Not going. Don't care.
And it comes with its own dipping sauce.
See, I feel if you have to advertise that you're a super burger joint, that you're doing it wrong, right? Like, a burger is not something that you should have to, and I mean it from a restaurant, not fast food, right? Like, it's one of those hole-in-the-wall places that they just make a goddamn good burger.
Yep.
It doesn't matter how much advertising they do or don't do. You go there because it's good.
Right, so word of mouth.
And if you have to set up this trendy burger restaurant or whatever, it's probably going to be terrible.
Hard to argue with that one there, Ganthor.
I know, it's astounding logic. Unimpeachable. Don't even try.
As you are normally unimpeachable with your logic.
Are you making fun of me?
Not at all, no. I'm merely pointing out that you are very logical. You're like the Spock of this podcast.
Yeah, but when you pay compliments, I get suspicious. Trying to figure out what your angle is.
I have no angle. I'm trying to be a good guy.
Well, you know what? I don't believe you.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, Z.
Yo.
The other half of the equation with all this fast food shit is the healthy shit.
Yeah, I don't care for that at all.
Isn't there a guy who's trying to mass market healthy shit to the masses now?
Yeah, this dude. I saw this in Wired. It's the former CEO or former somebody from McDonald's is coming up with this thing. It's like Life something, Life Kitchen.
Life Kitchen.
Oh, is
Life
it spelled
Kitchen.
some stupid way, like
L-Y,
L-Y-F-E?
yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
So
I can
no-
tell you right off the bat, it's going to be terrible.
It's actually an acronym. It's an acronym for Love Your Food Every Day.
But so at Life Kitchen, there's no butter, no cream, no white sugar, no flour, no high fructose
butter?
corn syrup, no GMOs, no trans fats, no additives, and no need for alarm. That's what they say.
I can agree with a lot of those, but no butter?
All the cookies that they make at this restaurant are dairy free.
Oh, no.
Now if you
I've
get
had
that,
shit like that.
you start saying you want me to eat gluten free, I'm gonna fucking kick you in the face.
Well,
Yeah, where's that coming from? I was just at a place where they made a big deal about so many things being gluten free. The beers being gluten free, the food.
Oh, worst thing ever.
A German restaurant, I think. Why would
You
they
can't
do
be a
that?
fucking German restaurant and say you're gonna have gluten free beer.
I'm pretty sure that.
That's like
yeah.
you're going to a soul food place and say we don't know what butter is.
Right, or we don't have deep fryers.
Yeah.
that doesn't work.
No,
Doesn't
it's
at
just
all.
a non-starter.
Yeah, I'm trying to envision that, and it just doesn't work out.
You know how certain chemicals don't dissolve in water? It's like that, right? You should just look and just realize, oh, that stuff's not going to mix. Maybe we shouldn't do this restaurant. Nope. Let's try it anyway. What?
Anyway, so back to Life Kitchen. They're trying to make Brussels sprouts like the most amazing thing in the world. They're making like Brussels sprout French fries and Brussels sprout this and Brussels sprout that. There's a lot of Brussels sprouts.
Well, because it's not burgers, right? Although they have them, it's about fast food that's supposed to be healthy-ish.
It's fast food that's supposed to be healthiest as well as it's supposed to be locally sourced food.
Yeah, and
So-
organic and fucking tree-hugging hippie shit.
But in a fast food setting so that you can have fresh local food and the restaurateur, if you want to call someone running a fast food restaurant, the chef there would just make it based on what's available.
So I don't get it. I mean, this is one of those things where it's a burger joint, it's a fast food joint, but what they're gonna advertise is that all the beef comes from grass-fed, humanely raised cows. I'm wondering if that is really a selling point for Joe American.
No.
All right, okay, that's all I'm saying. I mean, there is a subset of the American people that this is going to appeal to. This is that hipster shit that you're talking about, Ganthor.
These restaurants will not exist in states without oceans.
Exactly. These things exist in the Northeast, around the coast, your proverbial red states. I don't give a fucking shit about fried Brussels sprouts or fucking kale shakes or whatever the fuck they're putting together. Quinoa or fucking whatever.
Yeah, I'm fed up with it all.
Ah, I farted.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my god, my fart stinks so bad.
Oh, that's spectacular.
That's terrible.
Maybe you had too many vegetables.
Oh, I've been having this thing. This has been brewing for a couple days.
Holy shit!
And get it out of my belly.
All right, let's wrap this thing up. So what do we learn? What do we learn about trendy foods, trendy fast foods? What do we learn, Z?
If you have a ironic mustache or your pants are too tight, you will eat more vegetables.
All right. I'm not sure what that means.
I was trying to describe what hipsters look like.
All right. Ironic mustache. Excellent. Next. Ganthor.
If you have to advertise that you have good burgers, you're doing it wrong.
Spectacular. I learned that there is no way to make kale or Brussels sprouts taste good unless you deep fry the fuck out of them.
That sounds about right.
That sounds about right. So, if you can come up with another way to make Brussels sprouts or kale taste good, why don't you go ahead and post it on the Facebook page, facebook.com/4listeners or 4listeners.com. Hey, check out the show on Stitcher Radio or on the iTunes. Just search for 4 Listeners and we'll pop right on up. We thank you for checking us out this week, and we hope that you will check us out again next week. Thanks a bunch, everybody.